Your real target audience, your real audience is us. The guys in their 30s, the guys in their 40s. Dude, 30, 40, 50, 60, we still got 40 years to go. Why are you keep trying to make the game for 20s and teens? Which they don't care. They only care about Elden Ring, Get Good, and shit like that. Minecraft. They don't care about Final Fantasy.
Another Machina? Man.
So this is Yevon's true face. They betray their own teachings.
They treated us like dirt.
As a guy who loves Final Fantasy, of course I'm gonna talk about this. Dissidia Duellum Final Fantasy. There has been teasing like new Dissidia the game is coming out and stuff, and then when you look at it properly, beep, when you look at it properly, like you just look at it properly, right? These are the things that was shown at first, and but when you look at it properly, bing, it was for mobile games. And I was like, wait, there's a new Dissidia game coming out, and it's for iOS and Android? What? It's like, oh shit. But you know what? Today was the day that it comes out and everybody can't stop talking about it, and apparently this is what they reveal. But before we talk to that, there is a trailer. I want to go and watch the trailer. I want to see what's the trailer about. And we're gonna just take a look at it, okay? But before we do that, and this is just my update, by the way, I just saw this while I'm still making the video, and I went and checked. Look at the dislike ratio. Ah, man, ooh, this is not it. Like, seriously, man, this is not it. I'm just gonna say it, man. Oh boy, let's see how about Square Enix themselves, from the Square Enix themselves. Let's see what happened there as well. Yeah, you look at that. Nobody likes this. This is not what we want. Look at the dislike ratio, man. Look at the dislike ratio. This is not it, guys. This is not it. Let's go. Okay. So this is like Konoyo Ankoku ni somari shitoki hikari no senshi arawaren. It means that when the times is covered by darkness, a warrior of light appears. Square Enix. Whoa. Play art. Lure. Heion hibi? Nichijou? Heion nichijou ni otozureta konton, which means a chaos that visits the peaceful times. 混沌に対抗すべく現れた来訪者はゴーストと呼ばれた。So there's visitors that appears in order to fight against the chaos, which they call themselves ghosts. Oh, what are those? I know the one just now. That's definitely this is definitely Cecile, right? Cecile from Final Fantasy IV. Oh no, that's Warrior of Light. No. I'm sorry, that's Warrior of Light. 自分が何者だったのか思い出せ. Another amnesia story because you don't remember who you are. It says remember who you are. Holy shit. Hey Terra. Cloud and Prom. This is UR, this is SR, I don't know. Holy shit, Lightning. Okay, we got Cloud, we got Warrior of Light. We got Rinoa, and we got, I think Kane or something, I don't know who that is. Holy shit! Full voice. Holy shit, that's, That's the you know that's the lightning from the Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I think that's the lightning from Louis Vuitton. I remember Louis Vuitton got some lightning and stuff like that. I'm not pretty sure though. It could be the lightning from Louis Vuitton. and that Zidane right there is just number 18, right? Android 18. DB Zach. This outfit, is it this outfit? Was it this outfit? Was it? people have been talking about that. People have been talking. Yeah, look at this, right? Look at this, and then look at this. Look at this, and then look at this. So yeah, so that's just Android number 18. And then we got Gothy. I don't know, is that Lulu? I don't know, man. I don't know, who are they? This is Terra. This is definitely Terra. I don't know who these girls. Oh, that's Rinoa. That's Rinoa. And who is this? Oh, that's Rinoa. Holy shit, look at this, all this art. That's like a Warrior of Lights. We got Kane. We got Terra. Oh, that's yeah. We got summons, Atomos, Ifrit. Are you sure the summon is fine? Because are you sure Nintendo will not sue you? You are summoning a monsters to fight for you. The Opera Omnia song. Nice. The Warrior of Light looks very like Cecile. It's like Cecile in his paladin form. We still got more, of course. This could be Clive, this guy right here, and this is definitely Firion, right, from Final Fantasy. It could be Firion. It could be Onion Knight. That could be Onion Knight. And where is Squall? This could be the Final Fantasy V guy. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. This is Riku. This looks very Riku-like. I think that's Riku, and this could be Zell, maybe, I don't know. Zell from Final Fantasy VIII. And yeah. 2026. So they have a closed beta right now that people can go join in, but it's only available in Japan, and I think only in Japan, and there's another one for America and Canada, but I'm not pretty sure about the others. Like if you check around here, if you say you want to sign in for the closed beta, and if you want to apply for the closed beta, you got to allow selection, right? And then you see it here, like UTC and Android only. United States and Canada, that's the only place people can actually join in. Other people from that other country, they probably can't. If you're from UK, you can't. I'm so sorry, Meliodas, but you live in UK. Why? If you are from Japan, you probably won't be able to as well. Maybe, I don't know, because they have a Japanese version. Maybe there is a Japanese version of the closed beta. Is this for the Japanese version? Maybe it's only for Japanese. I don't know, man. And then let's see the closed beta. Oh, this is a home website. Okay. Who are you? Okay, let's click this. You gotta have a Snapdragon 8 Gen above. Also iOS. Wait, why is it so different? This is only for Android, but this one is for iOS as well. iOS 10, okay. They didn't say anything. Maybe I can join the Japanese version one. I mean, like my iOS is a Japanese version. Login stay obo. Let's see what happens in this one. Oh, you gotta get inside a Square Enix member. Holy shit. I kind of want to try the game out. Of course I gotta try the game out, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Alright, these are the English version of the website. Let's just see what it's about. We got like some of this stuff. Like now you guys know for the closed beta, like if you guys from US and Canada, those you guys can join. I think from Japan they can join as well. And my App Store, funny enough, my App Store is the Japanese version of App Store because the very first time when I got my iPhone, it was in Japan, and that's why if you see, my App Store is basically in Japanese, and 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 because I put in money, and ever since then I can't change back my because I have like a few yen inside, like maybe 100 or 20 yen or 30 yen. So if your yen is not zero, if your money is not zero inside of that, you can't change the region, and I can't change my region. So I have always been using the Japanese one ever since, even today. So everything that happens, like every single, like like Dissidia and stuff like that, they actually did bring down, I think, like some of the server for like some certain games, but it's still available in the Japanese version, so I actually can play them. Like they only stopped the series for the for the English version, for the global version, but they actually still ongoing for the Japanese version. And for those I still can actually play them. I remember, like, is it Opera Omnia or something like that, or is it like Brave Expius or something that they actually stopped? But yeah, okay. So now we roughly see what it's about. There is a system which is like Snapdragon, whatever that is, right? This is the gameplay. We can see a lot of characters. We can see Behemoth. We can see like you can actually control them. Like this plays a little bit like a Final Fantasy 15. I don't know. We will see how it goes, right? And then they got abilities that you can get. Raita Kazama. Is that the artist? Ooh, it looks pretty cool. And then we got the roll, we got range, we got melee, we got support, we got agile. And then what is this? Outfits. So each character have multiple outfits and stuff that you guys can change. Of course, that's great. And then you go to the BGM. Of course, we need those. And then we got the Final Fantasy series things going on. So I think this is actually pretty cool. It's pretty nice that you can have it in your phone. But this is my thought about the game. Okay, I feel like what is happening? I feel like why are they doing this? Who is it cater for? Who is the target audience? So let me tell you why I think so. Who knows? Like, this game feels like a game where you're like, do you know Warrior of Light? Do you know Kane Highway? Do you know Cairo, my Mayor Baldeston? I don't know her because I never played 5. I do have 5 though. But again, I never played 5, so I don't really know. But I know everybody else here. I know Terra, I know Cloud, I know Rinoa. But this is the point, right? Who knows Kane? Who knows Terra? Who knows Rinoa? I know. I'm the target audience. Right? And then this is Gaia, apparently. Gaia from Final Fantasy 14. Holy shit. But again, like, I know who they are. But who is this cater for? It feels like it's catered for newcomers, new people. But does new people knows who they are? This is my rant, by the way. Like, why do they keep doing this? Like, Nomura, like, yeah, I keep praising him a lot because, he make Tifa, and Tifa is basically goddess in this point. Like, God, like, everybody knows Tifa, even the non-gamer know who Tifa is. But here's the thing, right? Nobody knows a lot of the other guys, like this, like Rinoa, like, nobody knows Rinoa that much. I mean, like, compared to Tifa these days, because that's what new people actually know. New people doesn't really care. Like, newcomers, new gamers, they don't care. Like, yeah, they're trying to like pull in more of the newcomers, like new people into the Final Fantasy verse, right? But I'm just gonna be honest. Your real fan, your real gamers, your real target audience, your real audience is us. The guys in their 30s, the guys in their 40s. Dude, 30, 40, 50, 60, we still got 40 years to go. Why are you keep trying to make the game for 20s and teens? Which they don't care. They only care about Elden Ring, Get Good, and shit like that. Minecraft. They don't care about Final Fantasy. Stop trying to cater them to the youngsters. They don't care about Final Fantasy. But then you try to push us away, the guy who actually made Square Enix who they are today. Right? Like, the people like us, like real fans of Final Fantasy, who tries to love their games all the time, and they pop up something, we defend them. Final Fantasy 7 Remake, we defend them. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, it's like the awesome thing. I played these games. I played Remake first, then I played the original. I started from 8, 10, 9. I love all this. But this is not it. This Dissidia game, this is not it. It doesn't, when I look at this, I'm not excited at all. Like, I was excited listening and hearing that they wanted to make a new Dissidia game. But then we got Opera Omnia. We got a lot of the mobile game already. But this is just feel like another sloppy, we make games for business. We also want to earn money. Right back and they earn money. Like, that is so obnoxious. That's so tiresome. When are you guys gonna link yourself to your fan base? Oh, meeting them one by one and stuff like that. That's not it. That's not how you communicate with your fan base. You communicate to them by giving them something that they like. And I don't know, man. This is like, I'm a huge Square Enix fan, but this year Square Enix has been a huge disappointment for me. I thought they're gonna release like Dragon Guard trilogy out. Then they have no announcement on that. I thought they're gonna release like Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9 remake, or even 7 remake, the third announcement of like some sort of tease. Nothing like that. Nothing has been shown. Nothing has been exciting. I thought they were gonna release a little bit about Kingdom Hearts 4. Nothing. How long are they gonna spend? Why are they spending time? Why is Nomura spending time making this instead of just focus on Kingdom Hearts 4? Get the game out. Like, all this is needless. You just keep getting distracted by something else, and the things that really matters, like, I don't want to spend another 10 years waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4, right? That's just stupid. When it comes out, I don't know. I think it's gonna be like another huge disappointment. It's just like the hype is dead. Your game was supposed to be out for like 10 years ago. But your game, I'm gonna come out like 10 years later. That's not it. That's not how I wanted to see like a new Kingdom Hearts game. So everything that I have been doing, all these things that I've been doing, Square Enix has just been a very huge disappointment for me. No new Dragon Guard, no new near game story, no new game news, no new Final Fantasy 9 remake into news, no Final Fantasy 7 remake, third part news. Nothing like that happened at all. None. And this year is supposed to be like 15th anniversary for Nier Automata. 10th anniversary for Nier Automata. 15th anniversary for Final Fantasy. What was that again? Final Fantasy, not 20. I think, is it 25 years anniversary of Final Fantasy 9? There's like all of this, but no, all this good, like a timeline, like a good anniversary, a good time to use those to make your game. None. What they give us, a stupid ass Dissidia that I don't think people's gonna. I'm just gonna say I think it's gonna fail. Okay, I sound like I hate to sound like a hater, but I think this is bound to fail. That's just it. Like, yeah. Every year, I think in a sort of sense, we do get a Final Fantasy game. This year, we got a Final Fantasy Tactic. But that game is a PS1 game. And it's like a remastered game, right? It's like, hardly enough, I did consider like 2019 or 2018 or something like that. Final Fantasy 8 remastered, it came out. So that year was like, yeah, there's another year for Final Fantasy game that comes out. And then World of Final Fantasy as well, around that scope. And then 2020 with the Final Fantasy 7. Like I always said, almost every year we actually still getting a Final Fantasy game. And it's not just gonna be like the mainstream line, yeah, ever since 2000. And then if you check it properly, if you try to cope and stuff like that, you say every year you still get a Final Fantasy game. Like after Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 7 throughout 1997, like Final Fantasy 8 1998, and then 1999 Final Fantasy 9, and then 2000 2001 is like around Final Fantasy 10, right? And then Final Fantasy 11, and then we got Final Fantasy 12. The year after that, and then we got Final Fantasy 13. And then we got Final Fantasy. Before Final Fantasy 13, we got a lot of other Final Fantasy stuff. We got like Crisis Core. We got like, you know, like all these other Final Fantasy games. And I think like almost every year there is a Final Fantasy games. And Final Fantasy Type 0, Final Fantasy, you know, they come up with another remastered and stuff. And then like all those like games, they just keep coming up. And then there is a lot of spin-off game as well, like the Chocobo Dungeons, and then they got the Kingdom Hearts, which some of them might consider them as a Final Fantasy game in a sort of way because they do have Final Fantasy character in it. And you know, like we've been trying to cope, like, you know, wow, Square Enix keep giving us a lot of nice Final Fantasy games and Final Fantasy stuff all this while, but then somehow now, like, this is not what we wanted to see. I mean, like, yeah, Dissidia might be cool and stuff, but I don't know about this, man. This doesn't appeal to me at all. Like in a sense, as a guy who loves Final Fantasy that saw this and then would be like disappointed. It's just a bit like that. That's just my rant around here. It's like if I'm gonna say in Japanese, if some of the people actually, you know, in Japanese, Tetsuya see this, are like, "Nani shittenno?" Like honmoni. なんかファンとさ、なんかがっかりさせてんじゃん。こんな。もっとあるでしょ。なんか違うやつとかさ。これじゃないよ。なんかファイナルファンタジーリメイクとか。You know, like if I'm gonna say like in Japanese and just complain that some of them might understand me. It is like お客さんをバカにしてんだよね。Like 今までこうスクエアエニックスをこう支えた応援したファンたちに失礼だし。That's how I feel with this. Like it's like they keep trying to attract new people, but they just keep putting mud and dirt to their loyal fan base. Right? In Final Fantasy X, there is this guy called Waka. I feel like Waka right now. Like Waka was like, you know, like this Yevon guy, like, oh man, oh praise Yevon. Yevon is like Square Enix. Oh man, Yevon and stuff like that. But then there is this one line where Waka say,
Another Machina? Man.
So this is Yevon's true face. They betray their own teachings.
They treated us like dirt.
Yeah, you can see that, right? So yeah, so I just feel like, to me, it's a disappointment. Like, it's cool and stuff. They put Rinoa and shit. My very first waifu. This is my waifu, by the way. Look at that. So cool. So nice. But, I don't know, man, about this game itself. It's, I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to feel so negative about a game, about a franchise that I like. But this is not it. You know, like how people say we just decide the game whether it's good or not by the first look at it, by the first trailer. A lot of people might look at that and decide that by themselves. This is how I decided for myself. I don't think the game is good. I don't think it's good. I think it's just another cash grab. It's just another gacha that's just going to, you know, suck the soul out of anything. I don't think that much people will like this. This is just like a niche thing now. But on the other side, I will still try out the game. I will still play the game and see what the game is about. And I guess that's just it, right? Well, thank you so much for listening to me for ranting about the game. So this is the Final Fantasy. This is the new Dissidia game stuff. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, give a like and of course subscribe to the channel. Just check on my girl, man, Rinoa, man. I like her. And yeah, well, I'll see you guys again on the next one. Be seeing ya. Drop that beats.